New York State on pause. Only essential businesses will be functioning.
Nearly 86,000 confirmed cases in the United States. Half of those are coming from New York State.
It's really hard to let everyone go.
Almost 60,000 people in China are now known to be infected, and the number of those killed stands at more than 1,300.
Spain continues to see a dramatic rise in the number of deaths. 738 people have died in the last 24 hours.
In Italy, there's been the biggest daily rise in deaths, taking the total number of deaths in Italy to more than 9,000.
The death toll for the UK is now 759.
In Iran, the death toll from the coronavirus has risen to 853.
The number of active COVID-19 cases in India has climbed to 627. The number of deaths due to the deadly virus has climbed to 12.
यार ये व्लॉग बनाने का मन नहीं है सच में, पता है, क्योंकि अभी एक ऐसी सिचुएशन है जो शायद हम में से किसी ने भी इमेजिन नहीं करी थी। मुझे आज भी याद है कि मैं 1 महीना पहले आज से अहमदाबाद में था और फिर उस टाइम पे ये केसेस बढ़े नहीं थे और उस टाइम पे मैं बैठ के बस अपने प्लान्स बना रहा था, मैं टिकट्स देख रहा था और मैं ये देख रहा था कि मैं कौन सी जगह जा सकता हूँ और मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ। एंड फिर पूरी आइटनरी में धीरे धीरे करके बना रहा था। ये बात है 1 महीने पहले की, और जैसे ही मैं मनाली आया उसके 1 हफ्ते बाद लॉकडाउन हो गया और उसके बाद हम घर से नहीं निकल पाए और हम कहीं नहीं जा पाए एंड और द होल वर्ल्ड केम टू लाइक अ स्टैंड स्टिल। मैंने लिटरली कभी इमेजिन नहीं किया था, मेरे ख्याल किसी ने भी इमेजिन नहीं किया था कि ऐसा कुछ भी होगा और एंड आई डोंट थिंक वी कैन डू अ लॉट अबाउट इट, but what we can do is just like keep washing our hands, maintain the social distancing, just keep ourselves busy with doing something or the other, because I know this feels really heavy to be honest, क्योंकि यार पूरा दिन निकल जाता है, हम एक ही चीज़ के बारे में सुनते रहते हैं। So that is why it is quite important for us to keep ourselves busy with whatever we can, whatever we like doing, that is the best for us to face this situation, because हम में से किसी को भी आदत नहीं है यार कि हम एक जगह एक ही कमरे में या एक ही घर पे दिनों तक बैठे रहें। अभी 21 डेज़ का लॉकडाउन हुआ है बट पता नहीं ये लॉकडाउन कितना आगे चलेगा। So none of us know anything about it, so the best we can do is just keep ourselves busy and keep our hands and body clean and maintain the social distancing, जितना लोगों से कम मिलें उतना अच्छा है, and all of these things you already know, so I don't have to tell you anything more. So like we say, the show must go on. So having said that, I want to take you people to another visual journey through my pictures, and before doing that I want to say thank you to each and every person who watched my first vlog, और जिसने मेरा first vlog नहीं देखा है प्लीज़ जाके देखो, और अगर आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ उसको सब्सक्राइब करो। So in this vlog I want to take you people onto that visual journey of a few pictures of mine which are very close to me, and what was the reason why I made that picture at that point of time. I think for somebody to do something in life, they need to be inspired by someone or something, और वो इंस्पिरेशन कहीं से भी आ सकती है, वो इंस्पिरेशन किसी चीज़ से भी आ सकती है। ज़रूरी नहीं होता कि कोई पर्टिकुलर चीज़ है जो सबको इंस्पायर करेगी, वो आपको कर सकती है इंडिविजुअली, या हो सकता है दूसरों को ना करे, So for me the most important inspiration in my life were birds. मैं कभी भी उनको देखता हूँ तो हमेशा मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि यार they can just go anywhere with no boundaries. मतलब वो जहाँ पे जाना चाहती हैं वो जा सकती हैं, वो इतना ऊंचा उड़ना चाहती हैं वो उड़ सकती हैं और उनको कोई रोकने वाला नहीं है, I always wanted to fly like them. I always wanted to go from one place to another like them. when I was standing in front of this mammoth mountain in Manali, I saw this bird flying right on top of the mountain. I gave this picture the name Freedom. So इस picture का reason ये था, I saw this bird flying right in front of the mountain and I wanted to write something about it, what I was feeling. मैंने बहुत लिखा, and then all of a sudden I struck everything out and I just wrote one word, and that was freedom. Freedom from everything. Freedom from describing that picture, or freedom from describing how I felt. Let it just be free of anything and everything. Because so many times it happens, we're trying to case things, we are trying to put a name to something, and I think maybe it's not the right thing. Maybe you just have to let it flow by itself, and that is what I wanted to do with this picture, by letting it flow. So, in the world which is again like driven by social media, you know, like हम अपनी life इतनी ज़्यादा compare करते हैं दूसरों से. We are always thinking that somebody else is living a better life than us. अगर हम शायद उनकी ज़िंदगी जी रहे होते तो हम शायद better होते, या हमारी life बहुत better होती. But हम ये चीज़ भूल जाते हैं कि शायद कुछ लोग और भी हैं who are still not that privileged, you know, who still do not have so many opportunities what we have. So I was there in this village and I saw this girl who was looking at my friends who were having fun. When I looked at this girl, what was going in my mind was, she also might have a lot of dreams. She also might want to go out and live her life the way she wants to. But she is not able to, given the circumstances and the situation she is into. And who is she to blame, you know? Nobody. But हम इतना compare करते हैं, you know, if we are not able to do something, then we kind of blame our circumstances, we blame the people, we blame our parents, we blame our friends, we blame for everything but not ourselves. So I think this is a very, very, very important lesson which I learned. That's why these pictures are so important to me. आज के टाइम पे when we are expected to do so much, you know, we are expected to just be busy all the time and we are judged for every little thing. तो anxiety और stress एक ऐसी चीज़ है, वो अपने आप ही आपके दोस्त बन जाते हैं, you know, ना चाहते हुए भी. So for a long time I had this fascination of growing old for like just one day, so that I could get all the wisdom and all the knowledge that they have gone through, so that I could use the same in my life, you know, and I don't commit any mistakes, I don't do anything, and you know, I could live my life like in the best way possible. But is that like a good way to do it? That is something I leave up to you. So having the same thought in my mind, I was sitting in Bombay at a beach and I saw this old man passing right in front of me. I just made a picture. And similarly, I made multiple pictures of old people at different places, at railway stations, you know, again on the beaches, on the roads, just with the same question of having that wisdom and lessons what they have learned. So Anna, her name was, and she had like one of the most beautiful eyes that I had seen. Like the same thought process was going on in my mind of wisdom and all the lessons, you know. So I asked her, like, can I make a picture of you? And she politely obliged. And after making a picture and having spent some time together, I asked her, Anna, what is that one advice you'd like to give to your younger self? That younger self who's like a little stressed, a little anxious about things, and who's a little impatient about achieving his goals and dreams. So she said, listen, my darling, if there is one thing which is for sure in this world, then it is that your skin is going to rot and you're going to die one day. So have no fear and just go follow your dreams. that was the end of our conversation. So people always used to tell me, like the dreams are expensive, and I never believed in them. I always used to feel that, they are lying. But after spending like so much of time on the road and away from home, I realized that they are actually right. And by expensive, they mean not the money or the resources, but by expensive, they mean the broken promises, the broken friendships, the last goodbyes we could never say to our loved ones. And we were like so busy, selfishly, just doing what we love. And we sometimes tend to forget that there are a lot of other people also who matter to us. The letter that we couldn't post to our father, telling him how proud you are of him, of showing him the world at a tender age, and believing in his dreams when a lot of people did not. Or to your mother, telling her how much you actually miss her being away from home, and to your brothers and to your sisters who are always supporting you, and to your friends who you had so much of fun, and you promised that you were going to see them sometime, but that promises are just lying in the shelves.
So given the time where anything and everything is a possibility, none of us ever expected that something like this could happen. So I think this is definitely a beautiful time for us to reflect back and spend this time with the ones which we haven't been able to do before, and to pay attention to all the things that are important and not take anything for granted.